Obviously I'm very excited about Cheltenham's half marathon coming up. There are a lot of people that enter it nice and early with a charity, a free entry through a charity, and they just don't get themselves prepared enough, and often it can turn people off running altogether. You do something like that, you show up on race day and you just realise you've bitten off a lot more than you can chew. So I didn't want that to happen to any of our runners. I don't want one of our members to be telling a story like that at the end of the event. Okay, and that's why I want to set up some squads. I want you guys to be able to follow my instruction. Some people will be doing their second or third or fourth half marathon. Obviously the plan is to beat their previous best, and that's great. I'm really confident that with a good plan that we can get you to do that. There are lots of plans out there to help you finish a half marathon, but I think mine can be a lot more personal, okay, and especially given that most plans don't come with any sort of support. There's no one to ask questions, there's no one to change the plan if you go on holiday, or if you do get some kind of niggle which interrupts, maybe you can't get one of your most important runs in. Okay, with the plans that I'll be able to provide, we can adapt them, okay, to basically cater for any issue. So there's also a lot of our members who probably never even thought about doing a half marathon this year.
So why am I doing Cheltenham half? I don't know. I don't know. Well, I've done lots and lots of walks for charity. I do all my walks for charity, and I will be doing the Cheltenham half for Alcohol Concern. All the routes I've done, I've always walked them. I've never ran. In fact, I've never ran full stop at school, even if I was asked to do a couple of laps around the field. No. I'd always say, no, I don't do running, don't do running. And then one day, my daughter, who's now 18, she just said, well, why don't you do running? And I thought, I've got no answer for that. I don't know why I don't do running. So that little seed was sown. And then a couple of years later, I thought, I'm going to have a go. And I started doing C to 5K by myself, but the motivation was lacking. So then I joined Connor. And now I feel like I can do the half marathon slowly. And definitely not running the whole way through. I have no expectations of running the whole way round.
It is a big opportunity, okay. The Cheltenham half, I think it is a great race, and I really love the option to be able to run through Cheltenham's streets without having to worry about cars. You just don't really run up through Montpellier on a standard run, and if you do, then there's a lot of traffic around.